Hi there, this is Joe Wiles with the Rock and Roll Conservatory for howtoplayanySong.com. Today, we're going to take a look at the Eagles' Hotel California. Now, Hotel California is one of the most recognizable and notable songs from the 70s album rock era. This back when DJs had more control over the music they played. These songs were often longer and didn't follow the standardized pop formula that had previously dominated radio. But the era was short-lived as DJs were given less and less control over the music they played. Now, Hotel California is the Eagles' biggest hit, standing out from the rest of their country-influenced and soft rock music. The verse follows a kind of a Mexican-styled chord progression, but the chorus is a more standard sequence of chords. Anyway, let's take a look. There's quite a few chords in Hotel California. Quite a few of them are bar chords, so we're going to get some exercise on this song. The first one is a B minor, and we're going to bar the entire second fret with our index finger like this. Then we're going to put our ring finger on the fourth fret of the D string, our pinky on the fourth fret of the G, and our middle finger on the third fret of the B. We're going to strum from the A string down. The next chord is an F sharp major chord. This same thing, except we're going to move these three fingers down a string. So now we're still barring the entire second fret with our index finger. Our ring finger is now on the fourth fret of the A string. Our pinky's on the fourth fret of the D, and our middle finger is here on the third fret of the G. The B and the high E are barred by the index finger here. So you should be on the second fret of the low E and second fret of the B and the high E. This is what that F sharp major sounds like. The next one is an A major chord. I use one finger for this. You can use three if you'd like. But it's the second fret of the D, second fret of the G, and second fret of the B string. We strum from the A string down, like this. You can play that same chord like this if you so desire. I just use one finger because I got fat fingers. The next chord is an E major chord. It's an open E string, second fret of the A string with your middle finger, second fret of the D string with your ring finger, first fret of the G with your index finger, open B string, open high E, like this. So far, those four chords in sequence sound like this. The B minor, the F sharp major, there's the A major, and then an E major. The next one is a G major. Our middle finger is going to go to the third fret of the low E string. Our index finger is going to go to the second fret of the A string. Now, our D, G, and B strings are open, and our ring finger is going to hang out on the third fret of the high E. Strum all the strings like this. Then we go to a D major chord, which is the open D. We're not going to strum the low two on this chord. It's going to be the open D, second fret of the G with your index finger here, third fret of the B with your ring finger here, and the second fret of the high E with your middle finger. Now again, we only strum from the D string down. In order to stop myself from strumming these low two strings, I hook my thumb over so I can strum all the strings but not hear those. Like that. Then we go to an E minor chord, which is actually quite easy compared to the ones we've been playing. Our index finger goes to the second fret of the A and the second fret of the D, and we strum all the strings. And then we go back to that F sharp major chord, which was barred on the second fret, the entire second fret, ring finger on the fourth fret of the A, pinky on the fourth fret of the D, and your middle finger on the third fret of the G here, and then the second fret of the B, second fret of the high E. This is what that F sharp major sounds like again. And so all these chords in sequence sound like this. Up to the G major, to a D major, E minor, and back to an F sharp major. This song has kind of a reggae feel. I'm going to play through that chord progression a couple times so you can hear it. The first couple times through, just pick each string randomly if you want to. It'll still sound good. Something like this. works well for the intro. And then you can start strumming when you sing. Down to an E major, to a G major, to a D, to an E minor, to an F sharp major. And we'll repeat that a few times until we get to the chorus. Hey YouTubers, thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Now, you only learned a part of the song here on our YouTube channel. We teach the whole thing over at our website at howtoplayAnySong.com. And while you're there, make sure you click on our request button so we can get to the songs that you want to learn. Also, check us out on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.